Sidra to Aminata Kamara from the United States of America. It is dedicated this song to one of the biggest organizations in the world. We had.
Yeah, made a crack on the mix.
91 big boy Pekin.
H never tap a sit above.
Daily base
091.
Yellow flag team this.
Hallelujah.
Come on.
We are the organization. Don't come for every nation. We are the organization. Don't come for promote the nation. They know they mix my politics. They know they pass tribalism. They know they mix my politics. Yeah. They know they pass no tribalism.
This now we had. Duck and now we land. So la we all and fine. This now we had. Duck and now we land. So la we all and fine. Who know they back kapu kapu. We had no mixed bag bamu bamua. We know they back kapu kapu. We had no mixed bag bamu bamua. Go tell the brother sister them say we had don't come over.
We are now we are.
Tell them for we, tell them for me say we had don't come over.
We are now we are. We are the organization. Don't come for every nation. We are the organization. Don't come for promote the nation. They know they mix our politics. They know they pass tribalism. They know they mix our politics. Yeah. They know they pass no tribalism.
Big respect to the one who will make we are team up strong one. Especially to you by Bure Kablai from the north. And to you, Shenge Pierre from the south. Admi Amina, happy birthday in advance to you by Bure Kablai from the north. You celebrate your birthday January. Happy birthday in advance to you, Shenge Pierre from the south. You celebrate your birthday December. This organization, the 3 years, December 2022. We dey tell who members them all over the world, thank you. Yeah.
We are the organization. Don't come for every nation. We are the organization. Don't come for promote the nation. They know they mix our politics. They know they pass tribalism. They know they mix my politics. Yeah. They know they pass no tribalism. Let me tell you, wait till we are gonna do for we. They no change life inside the world country. Number one, they feed the poor. They build outreach for the affected members for the flooding. Number two, they pay school fees. But you find the way them people them evil alone disaster. The people them, we are don't come for everybody in this country. They know them for politics, neither tribalism. We are the organization. We are the organization. Don't come for every nation. We are the organization. We are the organization. Don't come for promote the nation. They know they mix our politics. They know they mix our politics. They know they pass tribalism. They know they mix our politics. Yeah. They know they pass no tribalism. We are the organization. Yeah.
God will music.
We are Voice of the Poor. This song come up from Madam Sidra to Aminata Kamara from the United States of America. It is dedicated this song to one of the biggest organizations in the world. We had.
Yeah.
Made a crack on the mix.
91 big boy Pekin.
H never tap a sit above.
Daily base
091.
Yellow flag team this.
Hallelujah.
Come on.
We are the organization. Don't come for every nation. they part tribalism. They know they mix my politics. Yeah.
Good morning and welcome to another edition of the program we call Congress. We are on YouTube and on Facebook so we can discuss issues the way the front page of the newspaper and the kind. Well, then there's there, so we don't get newspaper them where they meet with now with death. But we get issue them where we discuss. Of course, where they can look at, we can review the BBC, Aljazeera, AYV and SLBC interview where they do on the latest issue of Ernest by Kuroma and the court case, and same way so the ECOWAS relocation and Nigeria relocation. Well, yes, ECOWAS relocation. Well, same way so we can look and ask myself a question. The Minister of Information, how informed it be on issue them we get for the Sierra Leone, or na deliberate, attempt for denying the people of Sierra Leone access to information them on issues them which can be very much important to them. This day for you inside the program. After I don't look at the different things, I don't play them for you, you get an idea of waiting they happen. Of course, we open the phone line for you this morning for you give you another take into all of the issues them where we can to line before you. My name is Slbc, the freedom fighter.
This song come up from Madam Sidratu Aminata Kamara from the United States of America. It dedicated this song to one of the biggest organizations in the world, WEARD.
Yeah.
Made a crack on the mix.
91 big boy Pekin.
Daily days.
091.
Yellow flag TVs.
Hallelujah.
Come on.
We are the organization. Don't come for every nation. We are the organization. Don't come for promote the nation. They know they mix my politics. They know they part tribalism. They know they mix my politics. Yeah. They know they part no tribalism.
This now we hard, don't can now we land, so we all and fine. This now we hard, don't can now we land, so we all and fine. Uza, we know they back kapu, we had no mixed bag, bamu. We know they back kapu, we had no mixed bag, bamu. Go tell the brother, sister, them say.
Well, yesterday that be a very, very big day. And this morning, and plenty of the things them don't come up. From the international media to the local media. And same way so to the lawyer of Ernest by Kuroma, to the minister of the government, Minister of Information. All of these don't to line for inside the program this morning. Let us start for look at them and see waiting exactly all of them don't say or waiting and waiting then get. We'll start with the one way get for do with Al Jazeera. Al Jazeera report basically on the issue of Ernest by Kuroma in relocation to Nigeria. So let me start for listening to this one where Al Jazeera do. Al Jazeera a report on this one. We'll come at now. Please listen carefully because you get to make your input based on the things there. So where where they come here in.
A former Sierra Leonean president, Ernest by Kuroma, has been offered temporary exile in Nigeria's capital, Abuja. It's part of a deal brokered by the regional bloc, the Economic Community of West African States. Kuroma has been charged with treason over a failed coup in November when gunmen attacked a military barracks and a prison, freeing around 2,000 inmates and killing more than 20 people. He will leave on Thursday if the deal is approved by the Sierra Leonean president. Let's bring in Ibrahim Al-Bakri now, the director of the Ducour Institute for the Social and Economic Research in Monrovia, in Liberia. He joins us from there. Thank you very much, sir, for joining us. So still, there is an if. It does require this approval. What are the chances, do you think, of this deal going through, and what are the consequences if it does?
So the word na if he used, and indeed, that is why they say approved by President Bill. So they're not a force at all, but what they do, all of them things here now we don't agree, or we just remind you that so we just don't agree, and we don't ready now for take this man, and we want for let come out to the country today Thursday, where now the 4th of January 2024. So now we listen to you. And while we wait, we feel say you will respond to we with the sweetest thing where we wherever want for you for let we maintain peace and stability inside that country where they call Sierra Leone, where we basically don't spend a lots of money for let we bring peace camp. We don't make a lot of people and picking them from Nigeria and other country them don't lost their life for let peace camp inside that country, including Sierra Leoneans them as well. So please, we will listen to you for letting you hand over this man to we so that we can continue to maintain peace and stability. So this man from Nigeria, from Liberia, through Aljazeera, this na be waiting he gets for say with regards waiting and he thinks them how he don't view the whole situation.
Well, the situation in Sierra Leone is getting quite dicey, and this will mean that President Nkrumah will not live in Sierra Leone and enjoy the perks and benefits of a former president enjoyed within the soils of Sierra Leone, but rather he is to enjoy this in Nigeria, because the deal is requesting that he be moved to Nigeria and then gets the entitlement while in Nigeria.
And what are the stakes in Sierra Leone? I mean, what is the potential sort of tensions that might be exacerbated by this if it doesn't happen?
I think this is the most important question now. What is at stake? In the case of Usai, this man not left, and then Mother Bill continue for press what he joined the press. Mother Bill continue for the embarrass or care molestation fitted to this man. Or let me put it the other way and look at a journey point. Let's say this man at this particular point here, where we're not able to say he guilty or he not guilty. Well, if they allow the case for going to court and then the law take in course as it's supposed to be, we're not also in the be actually in a salon for let justice prevail. Yeah, waiting will get for happen with the peace, because everybody now focus on the peace and stability of this country.
Well, it's not likely to resolve the current tension in Sierra Leone, because what is happening in Sierra Leone is now beyond the politics. It's now driving into ethnicity. The two political parties are starkly divided between the north and the south of the country. So President Nkrumah's exit is not just seen as a former president implicated in a coup attempt, but he's seen now as a leader of an ethnic bloc or a regional bloc who's been targeted. And so rather than reviewing the evidence around this case, those who support President Nkrumah from the northern part of the country rather interpret this as a target on their own political leader. And so this is a situation that must be managed to preserve the peace in Sierra Leone, and requires a lot of negotiations, a lot of dialogues for stability. Even President Nkrumah himself needs to speak to the country and explain to his people what is happening, and assure them of his commitment to the legal process, and encourage them to support the peace process, because this situation could potentially degenerate into ethnic crisis in Sierra Leone, which has happened already over the past few months. Many politicians from the north or those from the south see this as a crisis between the northern part of the country and the southern part of the country, rather than a national process or a legal process adjudicating or investigating a coup attempt that failed on November 26.
I mean, so now you see, and indeed, this is the exact thing where they happen right now. So it don't actually divide, from the kind of things that we hear, the kind of audios them, the kind of videos them, the kind of programs them, where we the see, it don't big pass what we expect. Even from government officials, even from people them where we not expect say for they say something them, from the top to the bottom, even from the president, don't come publicly and tell we say we already don't be divided along tribal lines. So in other words, if we don't be divided, it don't get any reason for chemically we unite. And this man where in the pressure so today, not ever be party. So how they will ever be party? Where this man be not actually go search the host, the terrain of the opposition, say get ammunition, where they not even fair blade past the razor. Where this man, them don't attack on a bow, them boss in aid. Why if a crack joke with a man like this? And if you don't say several things against this man, where don't make several problems they come up so right now in the country. Let me continue for listening to the Aljazeera interview.
Some observers might think that, a court case where all of this is evaluated and assessed and adjudicated upon might be what is required to get to the bottom of it. But you're saying that the potential for divisions being further wedged apart by such a court case, it could be very dangerous compared to some kind of political smoothing over as we're seeing here.
Indeed, and that's because of the political context, the social context of what is happening. This is President Nkrumah doesn't represent a political ideology. He is representing a political party that is representing an ethnic bloc. That's the reality of Sierra Leone. Similarly, President Bio is not representing any political ideology. He's the head of the Sierra Leone People's Party, which presents itself as...
So that pause and be forced. I think these are the biggest thing where they create the biggest problem inside the country. None of them party they are not get political ideology when they push for. All everything they push for, now we get this area, now we stronghold this, now we stronghold this. And as long as we dey smell around that stronghold business, we dey continue for create problem. So me, as a student while they listen just now, I just imagine say we get a military coup where nobody no one for a year, but we get a military coup where at the end of the day, then people they come together and say, okay, with the whole election so system, and we want all any political party where they contest inside this particular election we can conduct so. It forget representation all over the country. Yeah, and then the law where we dey put when this party the campaign anybody when dem born good e comot at street for go first in company where they campaign or for go first because this person belongs to this party e say not for do am. When we dey own you na street we dey put you we dey flag you better one and set precedent. So that day go stay and it go continue for the na law forever. If na civilian government self can take over. People dem forget freedom for campaign any part of the country without dem not say you not belongs to this side or me you know to border with. No, it's not supposed to be so. And then the political party there and that word na me stronghold this dem for left am and dem for begin tell we good things dem wey they want for do for the country. Dem forget political ideology. How this forget your way you want for take the country. This guy your way. When you put all together 1 + 1 is equals to 2 or half plus half is equals to 1. All forget around how for develop the country. But in the and at this the politicians they don't want. They always want for see SLPP Mende party. We not to Mende no more dey. APC Temenema party. We not to Temenema no more dey. Because they know say the same way that the people and they get awareness and they get the knowledge say no, let we not begin look say na by tribe. Now make we don't dey alaki like Usa or so. Let we begin focus on waiting or how we want for see we country. Now they tell the politicians them strength the done. So they self no one that. That is why when anytime something happen, they self they kick high. Then they against you, we the northern of them. Then they against you, we the southern of them. We not take it easy. Then as stupid as we be, we say begin take a northern and southern business with the move it all over. And as long as we not come out of that slavery mentality today, them politicians will always use and abuse we. Now that they no want follow we no. Let me continue for listening.
The political formation representing the southern part of the country. And so this has to be engaged from a position of social cohesion and engagement that facilitates dialogue to integrate both parts of the country politically and socially, though we are not dismissing the fact that the government of Sierra Leone has the right to investigate the criminal nature of this case. The government has the right to do so. The Constitution and all laws of Sierra Leone must take effect. But beyond that, there is need for greater dialogue and negotiation in Sierra Leone among the two political factions so as to establish a condition for peace moving forward in Sierra Leone.
All right, Ibrahim Al-Bakri Nye joining us there from Monroe.
So now this is not the situation. According to the way they interview, say this one for the only thing we will save the country is a proper negotiation, dialogue, discussion. For me, we don't get discussion, we don't get dialogue. Them politicians, they're all not full face. And they can't talk so today at the public, especially this government. All what thing they do now for let the international community say, oh, the government don't try, they don't make this effort. That is why if you watch, when they sign that dialogue, that agreement, that 12 points or almost points, where they come up with, David Senge, we not go no side yet, we not do nothing yet. Iran can't tell we so don't succeed, we don't achieve all of them things they are talk. We don't achieve all of them things, I know the alaki we still go on at the country. We don't achieve them. All of this, it can present now for let the international community say, oh yes, the government is doing well. Now this, it don't happen. But anything where it can for practical, this government not the do am. Theory, then better sabi talk. Where it can for let them implement, they not sabi nothing. All of the things them when they say let them do, they don't put her now in talking, they don't do all. But when it comes to practical aspects of it, they're not able to do nothing. For make the economy go before, theoretical, they don't do all things, they don't make the economy, we live down a paradise. But practical, we live in hell. Nothing, absolutely. Nothing. Anyway, this now the Aljazeera the only report where they do with regards this latest issue on Sierra Leone, where they not update to we get other issues them where come up. This will just take the Aljazeera where basically focus on the relocation, and we get other one them where basically talk about the present situation. We come out this morning. We come out this morning. So basically, all of the things already see so. Now that make I still the place on this point. Yeah? If we get, because law is might be don't tell we play one say. Military get the right for defending constitution. Also we get a government where don't totally and continuously, constantly don't they abuse the constitution. They always use, illegal means for do what they want for do. They will try to do all of the fraudulent things then for legalize illegal things then. All in the name of we respect the constitution, we do have under law. If we get any military intervention, we will able to be strong enough for take up this government and pull them, make them we get a proper structure. And again, we watch the one that way they take over. Not to for the way they take over now for can become like daddy's mama dudumwea. For staying up as long as you want to do. No. We just want to get a smooth transition, get a structure, make the political party them know say therefore the contest election by ideas and not to by me party na me try this, na me region this. And let's tell you something. I repeat this and I don't talk this for again and again. The way how things will go on so right now in the country, we can high prices right now in the country. The way how things are difficult, listen and don't get me wrong. Things then don't difficult all over the country, but it's not as equivalent as this. In everywhere, like don't take this again, times without number. The same way Ukraine and Russia war, where they affect Europe directly, make Europe, then don't the euro go under the dollar. Dollar high pass euro within the shortest possible time. They put all their ideas them together. They aid them, they brains them, they economists them, the financial experts them. They strategize and put things in place. Right after the talk, euro don't take in place back inside the above the dollar. But from where we, as Sierra Leone, where for the first time in the history, consecutively for the last 3 years or 4 years, because at 6 years now so they don't take. For the last 4 years, the Guinea franc don't take supremacy over the leos. We don't be the weakest currency in Africa. Not as a result of the Ukraine and Russia war, because we're not directly affected. Not to be one in the world where Ukraine and Russia they are born. And Guinea they Liberia they. Why they always they pass me? Economically, the way how things trigger with the things that were very difficult inside the country right now. Not so we want in the world. Now the same world Guinea they, now the same world Liberia they. Why they far way better than us? And politically, why all them that they not going for say. Why if people them say we want for protest for things when they go on? Like let's now rest in just 1 million. People then say we get plan for protest again in this 2024. And I repeat this. The other day I see somebody say, me not going for threatening the government, I get away with them. To hell with you. Me threatening the government, I'm not threatening the government, I don't talk reality. As people let me plan, right now, where one way or the other, if you camp and camp, we bang. We bing. We don't ever call on people for common ado. I make yesterday when that man talk, and we are not for common ado. We not for this. No, nobody not tell me for do something. Nobody. We dey talk something and do something at the right time. And at the time like this, the time where the cup they full up. And then we choose say, until they say we dey always for insight, we not one day insight. But the day when we dey say today, na the day we dey make sure say we get idea. We don't dey talk APC and SLPP. We get idea. We put things in place. Now all of them things that we dey read and publicly and talk say now them things that make people in the common do. And that's me. People in common do mother bio and endorse them. Come out na door and say then they send the bullets from people there like they use for do. That would be the fall of Madabio. Not to threaten you, but a reality. So I done with that day for now. Let me move again to other issues them where get for do with. By the way, now we are the first person when we don't talk say if Ernest Baikoma and any other person guilty of things them, especially when get for do corruption or thief business, yeah, let the law take in cause. We don't talk about several times. We not support Ernest Baikoma, not support APC, we support the people of Salon. But at the same time, when they do that, make sure so they do them in the right way. Justice, then just we want. That unity, freedom, and justice, we will make sure say it exists as Salon. If it not exist as Salon, all the one that when they make a unity, freedom, and justice die, then they follow the unity, freedom, and justice. It's just simple. It's just simple. Not to tell, not just reality. Because we can't get a unique way of doing things. Freedom. We want to do things the way how we want to do them. In peace. And that's when they call unity, freedom, and justice. We see how the government will make sure they don't tamper with all of them. None of them know they exist inside the country. So tell me, why are they making threats? What are they threat to? The reality, not to just threat. I know they make threats. I know they threaten government. Why for threatening government? Everybody get right for talk something, no? Within the law. And as I talk within the law, government get right for protect me as well. Within the law. And if I say within the law, if I call, I get right again for say we for come out na door and protest. Now me right. We get right to protest. But in the government of Sierra Leone, they say protest na lawlessness. And because na lawlessness, nobody no get right for get permit to the police for come out. That is why anytime when people like come on do, they say una lawless and when we deal una, we say una go next fall by force. Madam, you don't talk and public one. Say anybody when want for protest against the government, it make sure say father and take on and grave. Well, if the government of Salon get in mind, or let me say the president under Julius Madabio last time get in mind for tell his own citizens in that world day. Other than me, we not forget mind for talk this within the law. If he talk that day, whose law we get the right say if for file a policy take on export? Whose law as a president will protect her for tell that all day? No law not get the right say. In a lawlessness stand the back. Because as a president, you get the right for you some dignified words them. So what they wait for unite people them, not to some what them wait for make the country divide and pain some people in their heart. Whose law? Who that will less rich and with for talk they care what they did. Then when we talk the reality, you want to tell me say we threaten and threaten do that. Nobody will threaten. We just tell them what he talk, now we talk. If in the father people when the protest, when the world recognize the protest na part of human rights, he say if the father them take on and engrave them. Una no hear, una no see again with the people them August 10 protest. He no keep them take their body them rotting. He no go beg them like pauper. He give them people them body them. That he say and he do one. So if he lawless like that day, who than me? Who than me? We not for do the same thing. But I don't repeat this and I continue for them. I go say them every day. Let me go to other thing. Let me go quickly to another thing. And now let me listen to the BBC interview quickly, and let me hear what the BBC interview get for say. Yeah, we'll come back just now. And this is an interview
Treason
where they
is not a word you often hear in connection with a former leader of a country, but that is the label now being pinned on the former president of Sierra Leone, Ernest Bai Koroma. He has been charged in court with treason following an alleged coup plot last November. So who better to explain all this than Omar Fofana, live from Freetown, the capital of Sierra Leone. Good morning to you. First of all, what do we know now about what happened in November?
Hi, James. Well, the evidence hasn't yet been presented before the courts, but on the 26th of November, we know that we were woken to gunfire, heavy artillery and gunfire in Freetown, mostly in the west of the city. That led to, or at least it followed, we're not sure the sequence as of now, to the armory at the main military barracks at Wilberforce being broken into, and then weapons apparently taken away, and there were attacks and firing and fighting as well in some other parts of the city, including another barracks called Moritown. It led to the killing of at least 20 people, mostly serving and former members of the security forces. And that led to the government declaring it an attempt to overthrow the government of President Julius Maada Bio. So far, that's what we know. And of course, in that all of that, there was also a breakage into the country's central prison at Pademba Road, which led to the release of more than 2,000 inmates, both at the male and female prisons. But so far, we don't know the exact sequence and the detail until we are later presented, before the courts.
How are the authorities linking the former president to all this, then?
Well, the former president, Ernest Koroma, stood in the dock yesterday before a magistrate, and the clerk of the court read out the charges, a 4-count charge bordering on the events of the 26th of November. And essentially, the charge sheets read that the former president harbored some of the alleged kingpins, some of the alleged people allegedly involved in the coup of the 26th of November, and that he harbored them in McKinney, and also that he concealed knowledge about the attempts to overthrow the government. No pleas were taken because the magistrate was asked to stand down by the country's attorney general, and then there were some consultations, and later on when the sitting resumed, the magistrate said that there wasn't much time to accept any witnesses or their statements, and that he asked for an adjournment. The former president's lawyer and his former attorney general, Joseph Fitzgerald Kamara, then asked that they be allowed to let the former president go on bail because there had been a superior court decision, a high court order for him to be granted bail. So he was allowed to go home with some restrictions.
This is something of a political earthquake, isn't it? I know there had been diplomatic regional efforts to resolve this before it got to court. What's the feeling now that charges have been laid?
Well, it is an ask to call it that because this is uncharted territory. Never before in the history of this country has a former president stood in the dock, and I don't think it's something which is common, across the continent, which has sharply divided opinions here. On social media, there are some people who are saying that nobody is above the law, and they've cited the issue of Donald Trump in the United States and the charges he faces. But others are saying no, it's sort of like doesn't bode well for the country's peace and stability, not least because of the toxic political atmosphere. And all of this happened yesterday, James, at a time when there had been a leaked letter from ECOWAS signed by the president of the commission, apparently saying that the former president was supposed to have been flown to Nigeria today for temporary relocation. And then later on, the country's foreign minister said to me that yes, Tim Kaba said that yes, he had received the letter, but that the content was misrepresenting the meeting that the president here had held with some other West African leaders a few weeks or so ago, and that they were not going to countenance the content of that letter, which basically says that Koroma should have all charges and investigations against him dropped, and should be given his full entitlement as a former president and be allowed to live in Nigeria, at least for the time being.
Meanwhile, the court case will continue. Omar Fofana in Sierra Leone, Freetown. Thank you very much indeed. We've got some messages in.
All right, so that's now Omar Fofana on the BBC, as he explain different things and what happen. Of course, they talk about, in one thing, it stand out now that the Foreign Affairs Minister confirmed, say, yes, we don't receive this letter. But interestingly, Naimiko Abig, in the start of the program, I asked, say, how informed the Minister of Information on this particular issue? Or for saying a deliberate attempt by this particular minister for denying the people access to information, for all we don't know what exactly they happen. As we talk so, say now, the minister in page, Ministry of Information and Civic Education, King Quick for post things them. Pick we for post things there where they can say for let we not misinform. You know, because interestingly the Ministry of Information then say that they are against misinformation. So if that be the case, anything where they happen, where they of public concern, then the Canadian page write and say no, this thing where they go on so na fake o, na the reality this, or yes this na reality o, but na this the government, or una please hold on the government. But in the case of this, please, let not talk boku. No listen what the minister say. Yeah, inside this short interview.
Yeah, we announced yesterday.
Please, I want to raise the volume of your set because this one really look low. Yeah, if not, I defend another idea for make ladies come up again clear for now because it really look low. Sorry.
Yeah, we announced yesterday, which is we are continuing to bring charges to prove in a court of law. Hold anybody guilty just because of anything. When they will prove in a court of law, the public.
Alright, so what I will do? Let's just see what I can do for get them up again for now. Let's see, yeah, please. Now just hold on. It's really low. Oh, they talk about something low, not miss the words then. Just now, as I be just some people who can't tell me say no, na miss some information. Now just tell them can't tell me so don't miss some people there. No, hold on, yeah. Now just hold on quick, let's see something.
Which is we are continuing to.
Okay, let me see if at all this one can be better, yeah? If it can be better for we. I'll just see if it can be better for we, please. Let's see. Let's just see as I go along with you now. If this one will be better. Yeah, let's try and see this one quickly.
Yeah, we announced yesterday, which is we are continuing to bring charges to prove in a court of law. Hold anybody guilty just.
Alright, so before I continue, this particular one I just play so just now tell me if you the area if you loud for you hear what they say. Just follow you know miss Sam. Tell me if you loud for you what they say. Yeah? Better. Okay, so we go with time. We go with time now. Okay, so we go with time, yeah? So please, I want to patient at least, you know. Remember, the Minister of Foreign Affairs don't say yes, they received the letter, but just that the content of the letter and waiting and discuss not to the same. As they say, the content of the letter not represent the meeting where they get with Madabio. Let me listen to the Minister of Information.
Yeah, we announced yesterday, which is we are continuing to bring charges to prove in a court of law. Hold anybody guilty just because of anything. When they will prove in a court of law, the public will get access to the evidence. For sure, see, would I commit crime, would I not commit crime? After that, if possible free, like I'll be still the Paulo case, we go work or whatever. But as far as with TRC, social media, all man, they call me for ask. I know they work for ECOWAS, I they work for the government of Salone. When the government of Salone put out a statement, I will clarify that statement. As far as we're concerned as a government so far, we will not get anything concerning with him seen as social media.
You hear everything he say? You hear everything he say? Now this morning he do this interview. He say as far as in concern, as the government of Salone, they don't get anything concerning waiting in the scene na social media. In other words, that means say, wait, now lie you the like to we, or for say you totally lost in this government as information minister, you say not informed, or you deliberately want to deceive the people then. The Minister of Foreign Affairs don't say he received letter on the 2nd of January 2024 wey come out from ECOWAS for tell them or remind them of the agreement wey dem bin don get from a meeting with Madabio on the 23rd of December 2023 posted on Facebook by Umaru Fofana, and he called Timothy Kaba, when are the Minister of Finance Foreign Affairs. But the Minister of Information here, they tell me say, la play back for now. Let not Alex in me word. La reverse a small bit and play back for now.
Or whatever. But as far as with TRC, social media, all man, they call me for ask. I know they work for ECOWAS, I they work for the government of Salone. When the government of Salone put out a statement, I will clarify that statement. As far as we're concerned as a government so far, we'll not get anything concerning with him seen as social
far as the government is concerned, they don't get anything from waiting in see na social media. Reverse am.
They work for ECOWAS, they work for the government of Salon.
So you know they work. We don't ask them if they work for ECOWAS. Nobody don't say. But anything where they address to the president, you for be reliably informed as to what that thing they about. In case as the information for the powerhouse for information at the country, you can go any side. Somebody can just meet you in the street with the drug. He say, Mr. Man, they say this thing will happen right now. You know the information minister will tell you, say, okay, I will come pull a statement on that one day. Yes, we don't see them, but we'll be details. But for say, he not see or he not get idea of that thing that will happen. Oh my God, Lord and angel, what is going on with our country, Sierra Leone? This premature boy, not look, you understand what they happen. Or it deceive we like a mother be done deceive we on several occasions. Listen to him again.
Whatever. But as far as with I see social media, all my they call me for ask. I know they work for ECOWAS, they work for the government of Salon. When the government of Salon put out a statement, I will clarify that statement. As far as we're concerned as a government so far, we will not get anything concerning what we see in social media. We are focused on our job and we get.
So as far as we're concerned, you know, as a government, they don't see anything like waiting and see in social media. That the ECOWAS letter, two statements from the government. Okay, this is not the reason we make, you know, the government of Salon feel say United States of America, they operate just like them. Why I bring this reference? The term where the ambassador for the USA be the left, that first one we go. It says certain things then. And this same Minister of Information, they say, now the man in your opinion. And then when this one come, then begin, I come back and say, we don't begin discuss with this one. You know, like big man that we could understand something and we don't get the way forward. That other one day, in left word, he say, whatever I say, whatever I do, now with the permission of the people and the government of the United States of America, whosoever, when they can continue after me, go take from waiting I don't do and waiting I don't say. Because whatever I say, not on my own opinion, and I not just talk them off the guard. But in the case of we, Minister of Foreign Affairs, go say we don't receive this thing, but we not the letter no represents the meeting. We fear enough for let it say that at least we don't hear their own part. We the waiting now for your waiting ECOWAS go say. But the minister then a one statement and a policy statement from the government of Sierra Leone. Another policy statement from the government of Sierra Leone on the same issue. They cannot tell we say, as far as the government is concerned, they don't get anything regarding waiting the pass now the social media. So you see the government will get double-decker. And for long term, will not get double-decker as alone again. Too much. When they say too much, lie, fake business. Now the same one they make like fake information, they born big good picking as alone. The same one. Now we help them for the fake information them instead of them condemn we own fake information them. Now we can and condemn the government and fake information them. Then they pay a whole minister for reliably inform the people of Sierra Leone on things that already happen. But unfortunately, the minister they for misinform the people of Sierra Leone. How you come in, colleague minister, when interestingly, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, now top grade minister. When you count the minister then, when you don't come out to the amongst the three, the Minister of Justice, the Minister of Finance, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, before you can down to Lala Pinta information. Three top ministry then. But now, your own top grade minister don't talk say yes we received it. And now in your office that one day, and are irresponsible for international correspondence. And you don't see them on Twitter, you don't see them on Facebook, where Umau journalists don't put them up. Then you come now this morning at local media for tell your own people and say, no, we're not aware of that thing there. It's a lie, a deception that one day. From a whole minister. In the Western world, when something like this happen, automatically, because you lie to the public, you for resign your position. So these are the things that all we dey put together as a way of protest. The government they lie to the people then. The government not reliably inform the people then. And then instead of them debunk, they take away fake information. Now they don't make the powerhouse for disseminate fake information to the public. And this is sad for our nation. Whose side will they go? Whose side will they go as a nation? Whose side will they go? Continue for listening. I beg, let her not done with it. And I reverse about small bits.
Whatever. But as far as we see social media, all my they call me for ask. I know they work for ECOWAS, I work for the government of Salon. When the government of Salon put out a statement, I will clarify that statement. As far as we're concerned as a government so far, we will not get anything concerning with the missing as social media. We are focused on our job and we get other means of communication with ECOWAS, but not through social media.
Okay, that I'm getting it from you, like the letter now reach government officially yet on Aljazeera and social media. Is that the case, Mr. Lindsay?
Again, I know the comments on private correspondence between heads of states. If ECOWAS been put out a public release or the government put out a public release, then I will comment on that.
So this man not the comment on nothing. And they comment on things on social media where he get responsibility for make sure say a clear information for we. And not the comment on private correspondence when are from head of state to other states. What did he comment on now? Arrest me case on that day. I not continue for listening because it looks so annoying. All right. So when they come, when they continue the program, we get for taking a point and calls them. We don't have to play one insert. After we go, we will get for come back because the battle for speaker they continue. Yeah, we don't see different punches them they come against the speaker of ECOWAS of the Parliament of Sierra Leone, Abbas Bundu. Where you look at say in time door against the non-numbered in the House of Parliament. But now we stand in that. Let me continue with the rest of we. I just still have passed that information this one quickly. But let's continue with the rest of the thing that they happen inside our country. Anyway, but all the cow them thing there and say we not like good news. We think they happen good. How then they can that's all they pass them, not all they formulate them, not all they force them they can do the thing they do. Anyway, so let me go now AYV now quickly and let me listen now to waiting, the lawyer for Ernest by Kroma being talked to them on this same issue. But in the meantime, you will watch the program 858 on YouTube. Please don't forget for like and share. We say that we able for that as well, like and share. And the only way that the week self say you na really they up to the task for actually support waiting with the do. Okay. So don't forget for like and share. We look out one more thing, but it look like say it for we quickly. Just hold on. Let me see what we can get out of them. Just hold on, please, quick one. We just kind okay, good.
Camera notes. It took.
Okay, so just hold on. Let we get this thing for you quickly. We can play for you an interview where AYV been do with Joseph Fitzgerald Kamara, and this one, well, now lawyer as well, where they represent Ernest by Kuma. I just want to follow all listeners. I honestly begin listening, but I not go nonsense with them. I say let me all listen them together because I can listen them together or now and able to enjoy the discussion where we go on. So let me listen them because you said we're here for the first time, myself here for the first time, then we'll all discuss for the first time, yeah. So let me go now and listen to this interview where AYV be put, on the issue of arrest by Kroma, and this is not from a lawyer.
The court 40 hours of interrogation to have arrived at this point and adds it's a dangerous precedent which they'll fight to prove his innocence. Let's take highlights.
It's unfortunate and regrettable for this nation that we shall drag a former president democratically elected for 2 terms on charges of this nature. It took us 40 hours of interrogation for us to get to this point. Like who can say that Creole? That black go to see Sante no to Nechigosia. I still maintain that the professionalism was shown by the police, but most certainly when interrogation takes 40 hours of questioning, like I said, we have that parable. If you don't see black good Sante, you don't go see Nanette. What you fail to get in 40 hours, you cannot get in an hour. And today we're in court. It's the same evidence we're hoping to see. That's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. I'm saying that no confrontation was presented to our client in the interrogation to say this is what he has done that is culpable. None. Other than the fact, do you know Koita? I barely know him. Do you know Kaba? He used to work for me. Do you know Leatherboot? He used to work for me. Other than those type of questions, nothing incriminating has been pushed to him. Yet to find ourselves in court. Is that fair? Is that the way you treat a statesman? Someone that has served this nation is out there making an image for this country, for which we are all benefiting. What is this vendetta? Why do we go after our own good people to shred their reputation? I can tell you, if it were the case, that anybody that is involved in the school, or whatever name it is called, we deprecate it. We're against it. Nobody likes that. And including President Koma is against that. And he will never be part of it. Never be part of it. And that is why people like us support him in that quest. We believe in his innocence. And we should not drag this country down the road where it is moving. It is a dangerous precedent that has been set. When you take people like him to court, you must have very strong, cogent, irrefutable evidence. This is a case we will fight. We'll fight it vigorously to prove his innocence. And just not for his innocence, but for the people of this country. Otherwise, no one is safe. No one is safe. And that's very dangerous for the state. We need peace and security. You don't take measures like this lightly. And we have not taken it lightly. We will pursue it. We'll defend him. Come rain, come shine. In toil and in tears, we will defend them. I'm very concerned for the country. Concerned for you as well, particularly the generation that is coming after us. If we cannot assert peace, peace is a process. It's a management process. And if we cannot manage it at a time like this, it is a dangerous trend. So I am concerned, very concerned, as a Sierra Leonean, not just as a lawyer. Matters of this nature, I can tell you, is a reputational damage. Nobody can fix it after. Nobody can fix it. I was almost in tears in court today to see that man in the dock for something I know he hasn't done. And I haven't seen the evidence after 40 hours of interrogation. If there was evidence, I may even have changed my mind. But there isn't. And today he was there. An honorable man. Nobody's perfect, we agree. But I feel afraid that tomorrow somebody can bring up charges against myself or any other person, and we could find ourselves in this position. That is not fair, and that is not right for the country.
Well, that's Joseph Fitzgerald Kamara, we now the lawyer for Ernest Bai Koroma, and they give what he take on this thing on the matter. Of course, you see this thing really don't yagba Ernest Bai Koroma. You know, in as much as they see say all the thing they do so now injustice. It don't stick for the rest of the 5 years. We don't dey grumble and also we don't dey sidon. We don't tell and say, Ernest Bai Koroma, this you silence here, so not good, stand up. But he still keep quiet and say, me na senior man and I no want for put mouth in the politics of Sierra Leone. But even when he dey quietly, we don't see all sorts of threats from the military, from the vice president. The vice president is opening the threat too. He gonna put law tell me say if Ernest Bai Koroma just for let Ernest Bai Koroma continue for be chairman and in own party when intra-party business. Not to intra. When you say intra, that means internal party affairs. Where Jules Jalo not get any business with APC. For let Ernest Bai Koroma they no more now in party as chairman and leader. Where Ernest Bai Koroma will continue for B. Not to your own business. Yes, Ernest Bai Koroma be don't talk say I will step down, but not to your business, not to your party. They gonna put lock if Ernest Bai Koroma not pull up on politics, then go make sure say they treat all the politicians. And how they treat politicians and for molest and embarrass and put them in jail and all things. Now you talk more on me brother and sister. They will not remember that one day. Remember that one day. From there we begin see all sorts of threat from all angles. From Sojaman, Hungry Lion, say Ernest Bai Koroma, in this is Safa, this and that, and then this, and then that. He could deal with them. Let's see possible for protest. No, let them go. All APC big man they was there. They fire. They all including people there. You know, including ministers, and the one way come and endorse within Angela say, can you imagine, there will be the talk now, people and they can't tell me say I no will get free. Mother you of all, when Angela win a military, we not suppose for put more on politics. They talk political issues them. The Ministry of Defense, Angela more powerful past the Chief of Defense Staff. Because the Chief of Defense Staff not will come and talk politics. It's not there. But Angela, we not just a lucky Fontoba. We in face FIBA borders back. He talk all kind of thing about politics. He no resign he's in a presidential bodyguard. He defend Madabio. He go fire anybody. He go against the opposition. Can you imagine? Talk all kind of thing. Then that number one person will go to APC office. The day for the time for the election. We go fire. That matron will die. We get all the evidence. Then una they can tell me say una they use me want them as evidence. Una not get nothing as compared to what me get. Nothing. Interestingly, all of the things that the atrocities they una don't go commit. If una watch from August 10 on Academy channel, all day the live one, nothing you can do to it because I'm not able to delete nothing from that. Until the live one, I una started this thing like and Slimmer from Wellington. We start with in policeman them, fire people them from on top by corner people them, all day on record on we are this. Now the powerhouse for a live atrocity where this government don't commit. We get evidence to that one day to the effect. APC office, the metro, we get them. We get them. Who said the attack? We get them. Angry Lion, be the part of them. And interestingly, the other people them where they put other country them badge right under Madabio in watch. Now another thing we go get for answer to ECOWAS when the time reach. We get all and day. We get them. You remember the time where they said Gentle and win the election against Akisoya? You remember the bodyguards that were supposed to get green, white, and blue flags them where they dance with thought politician up. They not get just green, white, and blue. Other people in Gambia flag, other country flags them. Who side them pull up? Whether na Messina in the count now, whether na camouflage them just to make them for disguise themselves now. Madabio na in office then they. He get for answer. Now the only president this. When he talk for woman them, right now in office na status. Now then they catch one full of picky one say them beat them inside status. Then can't go back na theater, then go lock out. And not sabi more than they. If they na this channel, this now we are with every evidence for this government. Then when me talk say, we the just repeat what it matter they don't talk. You can't tell me say you get evidence. Pull your evidence by the court of law. I am ready. I not ever hide me face. I not ever hide me name. We just decide for use that day as a way of taking the path of their hero then day. But all of this, we just re-emphasize and press on the point with Madabio. If we do this program today, now as a result of the call from Madabio, he said that we help him in the fight against corruption. But interestingly, when we point out the things that we are corrupt things, then they come against we back. Because Madabio we don't tell we say corruption the fight back. He said that we use the social media, the WhatsApp, Facebook, and even we bought in phone there for propagate the things that already happen inside the country. So the international community they know. When we do that now, they say we deploy the image of the country. But what do we for do now? Una say we respect the president, we respect Madabio. But anything when he call we for the old one, una say we not for do one. What do we for do now? Then okay, una left we now at the line all day. Let we go now to the side where no one we for go. This now we are. On YouTube and on Facebook. And the program, na Kores. I don't know no more now if I want the rest file this morning. Or sometimes the Kores don't look rotten. But my name, na Slbc, the freedom fighter. What you want now, Lodo? Please, we will continue for do all what we're supposed to do inside this country here. To the best of our ability. And I will re-emphasize and emphasize again. As the protest, the cook on that, safu, based on things they've left. The kind way how this government not they respect the constitution, the way our military don't interfere into politics, when they not they talk about even the ECOWAS, not they talk about how the military don't interfere into politics. We the people of Sierra Leone say if the military not for defend the constitution, we now people of Sierra Leone will say no to all of them things they did. The way how the government able for manage the economy for the last 6 years approximately, nothing they not able for do. Then they make we go worst. We want to say no to that one day. For when these governments, they always do things them where they don't focus on the real thing, then they try to destabilize the country. The way out the division done in the country, and with the voice of in my mother view voice, the division be don't always there. And I'm not ready for be party with the former president. We still say this one now. We say no to all of them things today. When we finally they come out, the people of Salon they decide to come out. Mother be open there in hungry lion again and say let them go iron brush people there. Well, if they go iron wash people then, we will make sure say when they do iron wash done, we use cutlass for brush the rest of the things them we left. One by one. One by one. If me fail for talk this, I'm not talking that yet too, but if me fail for talk this, when they deal with hungry lion done, let them come to me. But as the presidential bodyguard, we're responsible for defend the country, say they go iron brush their own citizen. Well, we will use cutlass for brush them for the rest of their life. I know they talk anything again. I think it's about time for let Ayeri, what to not say. But please just hold on, just take a short break and I'll come back just now.
This song come up from Madam Sidratu Aminata Kamara from the United States of America. It is dedicated this song to one of the biggest organizations in the world, WEARD.
Yeah, made a crack on the mix.
91 big boy Pekin.
It's your double tab, see the ball.
Daily days.
091.
Yellow flag in this.
Hallelujah.
Come on.
We are the organization. Looking for every nation. We are the organization. Looking for promote the nation. They know they mix my politics. They know they pass tribalism. They know they mix my politics. Yeah. They know they pass no tribalism.
This now we hard, duck and now we land. So la we all and fine. This now we hard, duck and now we land. So la we all and fine. Who know they back kapu kapu? We had no mix bag bamu bamu. We know they back kapu kapu. We had no mix bag bamu bamu. Go tell the brother sister them say we had don't come over.
We are now we are.
Tell them for we, tell them for me say we had don't come over.
We are now we are. We are the organization. Don't come for every nation. We are the organization. Don't come for promote the nation. They know they mix my politics. They know they pass tribalism. They know they mix my politics. Yeah.
Big respect to the one who will make WEARD team up strong one. Especially to you, by Bure Kablai from the north. And to you, Shenge Pierre from the south. Admi Amina, happy birthday in advance to you, by Bure Kablai from the north. You celebrate your birthday January. Happy birthday in advance to you, Shenge Pierre from the south. You celebrate your birthday December. This organization, the 3 years, December 2022. We did tell members them all over the world, thank you. Yeah.
We are the organization. Don't come for every.
Welcome back to the program. This is Congress on we are on YouTube and on Facebook. Today na first day and the 4th of January 2024. The time now from Salon 11:42. We mean say na 18 minutes to the hour 12 o'clock. If na the time this way you watch the program, it means say you watch it live, but if not to the time this, then it means say na a replay you watch. So we can go on the line now and take a call. But please want to remind you say this now the first level of the show now this now Congress. This now the award where you don't get from YouTube for sure say they don't recognize the work and for where we don't pass 100,000. So these are the silver player award. But we not unveil it. We just want to let you know. Remember say we get this thing where we say the go on way now the contribution. as we want for bless some people them we really need help. So whatever you get where you want to contribute to we, you can do so and send them to Sister Admin to Cash App, Zelle or Apple Pay. Okay, thank you very much. Whatever you get, we go appreciate them so much. And after we don't get at that, we go able to unveil this one, wife with a smile together as a family, and then we go bless other people and life them inside the country as well. So we go now on the line and begin to calls them. I know say some people they don't begin call, but I'm not being done ready for that yet because I've been saying on hold on. So I'm very sorry for now we don't call. But now the line is open. You can call now and add your voice inside the program. Yeah. Let me go on the line and take the first caller. Welcome to the show, caller. Your name and inside you call from.
Yeah, good morning or good afternoon, Slbc. Mina, a concerned citizen at the call from Riyadh.
Welcome, go ahead, get platform. 2 minutes.
Yeah. I tell you thank you for the cool rest this morning. The cool rest look warm, but you know warm enough. So we can help you for warm the cool rest. Let we all enjoy them. Yes. First of all, I just want we all know say this so-called government within a power from Mother Bill taken to the picky way and upon it. They don't get any idea about governance. So make no the surprise way them followers them or them bloggers then they can put up statements them for anger una not fall into that trap. Una na freedom fighters them. Una will continue to fight for the freedom of Salon and liberate the country from their rebellion. Because they got their own rebellion. They get no idea, not clueless scumbags them. So that's not just my contribution this morning.
Thank you very much. God bless you. We go on the line again and take another call quickly. Welcome to the show, caller. Your name and where you call from?
Jibril, they call from New Jersey.
Go ahead, Jibril. I get the platform.
Yeah, Slbc, God bless you. We'll try for my contribution. You know, say the Christmas more.
Yes, sir.
What happened? Them people here, so I don't understand if not blood. To me, that's spiritual business. Not blood. Look how other people are already outside the country. Then they see say we can get the tendency any moment from now for go back to civil war. People then all man they see them. Not the person they see them. They see them. I just believe say them people here like human blood for sacrifice. They just sell their soul and then they just like blood. This thing so clear. Look why they listen to the lawyer about me. Body the kitchen code. 40 years you don't interview somebody, you don't see nothing. They go put the man back in the court. Just all because of you don't say this thing they want for doing. I don't know what this man they achieve. I don't know what they achieve. I don't talk say something and they keep on saying in the back again. Pray and not the stop them. They let people and pray and go and need stop. If somebody not left for do certain things, we will lead you for you got food, then God pull the hamper you. No problem. You see? So the only thing we get for do now, I don't know. Let us synthesize the people them. See, there's a difference between the Minde tribe. They always talk. I come up from the Minde side. My man Minde. It was in a secondary business. Now the pan and the bar. So what they say is let us synthesize the people. And there's a difference between the Minde tribe. Because some of them serve the APC. You get some of the ODSLPP. And then there's a difference between the SLPP, Minde people, they cause this problem. We get for differentiate and then we go after them and deal with them. Then this thing not happen again. That's what the Jewish people they do. Anybody will bring up that Hitler business, anti-Semitism, now America all over the world, then they go after you, then they bring you condom. Because no one go back to 6 million people they for die. Then they look. When they not been get time, they not been get power that's in honor Hitler. So we no one go back to civil war. We see them wire so they left power. Anybody we can take that power. They let them deal with their wire so all man see publicly say this thing not for repeat again. Because no one civil war in that country. I don't know for talk.
Thank you very much. Before we go to tribal war inside Salon, I swear, then they get overthrown when it happen. They ever possible. Tribal war ever possible. Must be overthrown instead of that because waiting then they press for now that they ever possible. But all of waiting matter be they try for go to now this thing. This.
I beg when I try to talk to Ernest. Big man, if you be big man. If you not be big man, if they're treating like small boy, you're not going to be surprised. When I know one day see me talk like this, but that's fair, they will not take him. We get 10 years, in 1 year, you do 11 years. One day we not lead protest now. Anything happen, we support them. Now it's time for him.
So, Marabio, the basic thing na protest na no like. You don't let anybody where they come and talk for a right. If you do that there, you don't turn problem for them.
To keep us, the either becomes a statesman or we will reduce him to nothing. That is the fact. So, the time don't come now because the first responsibility in this country now to protect the people of this country. We know this left Sudan and idiots there now, if they incite violence, if they incite all kinds of things, then when I sit down, we know so that they send money for us. That they send message, that they tell us what for cost today and what for cost tomorrow. We know all of that. I mean, people say it will change, but it don't want change. But if it not change, we will make it change. That's the only thing I see. So,
So the bottom line, if you watch all of this thing, it went down to waiting Adebayo can say. So basically, they do all of this thing because of the torment where Adebayo been the tormentor all this while. Anyway, let's go on the line again and take a few more calls. Welcome to the show, caller. Your name and where you call from?
You did live, sir?
Yes, sir. You did live right now.
Yeah, I call from where?
All right, go ahead, sir. You're the platform.
Yeah, Secretary, I think we need for the talk about solutions in our country because then there are anything we concerning dialogue and anything else, they know they work with them. Then I waiting them want for let them do, nine then they do. So the solution here is if it's no one read this or no one read this, that's the only solution or we left in the power. We need the uprising. And the uprising comprises of two things. One, we want for no election result. Secondly, the cost of living too high in the country. We can't take it anymore.
Hold on, Latik Dandy. And I think that you just don't carry emphasize on Dandy. Yeah? Hold on.
Okay.
All man, please, my patient, we do our big. Yeah? And then, okay. Very correct. Simple, but very straight. Let's go.
Then, when that uprising day they happen, we they make sure say Mother be no get for dinner power again. If the uprising for take 3-4 days, it doesn't matter. We have to sacrifice for our country. We get forget that mindset. They say this is not anything to do with APC and Eskoroma or anything concerning their so-called coup or whatever it is. This is the condition where the country don't do. We election results, and this government not legitimate for letting power, for letting even the old people at this point in time where there is election results hanging over their head. So we need follow with election results, and the cost of living at the country too high. We can't take it anymore, and we don't want the president. Until we get to election results, we're not going home. Sierra Leoneans say for prepare for this.
Okay,
please. This is the solution no matter what we advocate for right now. I thank you, sir.
Thank you. God bless you. Okay, noted. Welcome to the show, caller. Your name and where you call from?
Yes, we had Aunadupa. They call from Europe.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, they follow the trend. We all man just to speak out. And Mr. Sef, I like congratulate you now, not because on it. I want support you now, but I just come from holiday. But Lord, the patient small no more, yeah. So back to base. Now we don't need for grumble because we don't grumble, we don't pray, we don't patient. Now a solution, as all man dot they allude to. So now coordinated effort, very strategic. Now we all get for unite, but you get for be a united front. You not get for be a staggered front. United front, we not get for be disintegrate. But we get for come together for Sierra Leone. Because APC, the APC executive, they are as useless. We really not for be take, but we can understand the governance alone idea. It's very toxic for them. Yeah? Though I blame them back, but we get for be united. We in the diaspora get for lead this. Not for bring one salon, but now for make a point that see we then no go neglect to people today, no go condescend with people and to the slow. So do ya, who now there before now the social media, I think when I get for galvanize, we the diaspora and the people inside Sierra Leone, now we get for coordinate them. So Lord, you think on this line, yeah? That now my own message no more to this morning.
Thank you. All right, I think the message they go, and now one message they go right now. Welcome to the show, caller. Your name and where you call from.
Thank you.
Yeah, welcome.
Hello?
Yes, we are live.
I see concerning what they go on other country with matter of year issue with the former president. This all Nigeria don't get on my mind because you see body language, you have in talking. You see, nothing for say what they do so all because they never get no proper evidence against all the claims when they make against Ernest by Kuma. So this is just a weight of no more, and the time for making challenge with the international community, especially with the ECOWAS. And then tell me correct later. So I made the two fitted to the back. So what did happen? So this is just a problem. The ECOWAS the time for them something go happen stupid in that country and making the part. They tell always tell for protect that country for the world bigger happen. Because people go die there. You see, but if you matter be the big stubborn and say that they say that flyway that they reach that flyway team, but they not probably keep always not the great back. I probably keep people on them Nigerians though.
Yes.
So now say that come matter be you know say matter be yes sir. So matter be you know say don't commit so many atrocities. So they take us say now any way they behave now so they not care the whole thing that for happen. So that mean they stubborn, not they see the supporters they support the idea. Because you see the God's legacy, you know go say it go done one till because it matter we don't plan so too much the change of government. So matter be time we don't done. Because then president they come here, Samson are always in the time for being comparison. 2017, Samson are this, Samson are that, ECOWAS. But now we learn for follow good something. If you don't talk say Samson because of that they be that happen. So them this thing we don't wait. A lot of time for follow good precedents. But we always talk for big comparison. ECOWAS we don't make so okay. That be don't happen. Then this back, then the same back on the Southern and go to one person now Victor Fo. They replace Southern. Then a party with them begin. Not to the country business. Always then they say that country but they say something they get party issue. And wait till catch her. So if they say okay, they don't talk for talk so okay, they be find the government, they be give them wrong. They say agreement get some all the way to benefits and PM. So let me say matter be for continue this same trajectory but because it's a new direction. I mean it's a new direction. I mean say because the more you go now trust you they can't confess what be see them. But say me that become a born again. But this kind of new direction matter be the party they do French, they do this, so Skuma be they encourage them, doing the Uber at and Skuma put about $350 million again, so go campaign at the southeast, it's like she don't Panam, but and Skuma they went to try to feed them. So I don't understand me, me take the ask question. What's in the reason matter be just 80 man? Thank you, my brother. Yeah. God bless you.
God bless you too. Alright, so take a few more calls. The line still open. This is Colres. I want the woman I saw the eat today. Welcome to the show, caller. Your name and where you call from. Yes, welcome. Go ahead. You got the platform.
Yeah. Really, this cool rest this morning look warm and really tough this morning. But like the video where they pass around the social media, so where you don't play so now, where they tell we say, unless don't reach now at a low level, say unless now they pay Adebayo, unless this, unless that. Now they reflect so now. Now we see so now. Just because of if you don't talk from the campaign time and in support of them. Even self around the town self inside the capital city in support of they talk and say they must say the jail honest because now waiting and they see waiting the man they talk. Now waiting and they see waiting the leader they talk. They say they must send bank to indeed now we they see so now. Allah not tell nobody like this particular thing so now which ones. But justice will prevail. And that's someone may believe justice. And God, we do up, we did down, we did see every day, anything they do. Now, but God in dirty, now they would snap, now they would work at any south they go. Now God in water would they drink justice they prevail now, Sierra Leone. And that's not what they pray God. Justice. Which happened 96 till up till now. Justice must prevail. that prayer, we no go forget about that. We dey cry for justice, and we dey pray God. God who must intervene as Alois.
Thank you very much. Okay, we go to another call quickly. Welcome to the show, caller. Your name and where you call from?
This is Anthony. I call from US.
Welcome to the platform.
Hello?
Yes, welcome, sir. You get a platform.
Okay. So, we all done the what did they go on now? Like where the all callers then they talk say we all get forget one word. The only person we extra Leon true Naina only Adebayo. They not be recognize this man as president. They not be ever mistake call and say Mr. President. But una then at the social media una they call him critical or president at times. He refused, and he be done they call for massive protest. He said the only way out will let people all come out for me and kick this man out. But we're not going able, we're not understand it. But you know, they don't press me to a point now where people all they see what they go on in the country. Then they talk of all them government ministers here like David Chenge. Somebody will go study about medicine. They go campaign. Now the Western world for say, oh, they don't cut with people, then foot their hand and during the war. Use white man money for make a study, for make sure say the healthcare system, if they go on, if they go put on bank government. What is Sabi? What is go able to do? And the one back when they call Samura, when say go study about economics, he go sit down with somebody when a medical business he go read, if they go sit down with them, then they make peace. I not see them two other stupid person company. So now some of them here, they know they put them, when see them come out and go get them degree quick. Now Africa then they go because a simple way for them money. As he say, oh, this now America I go study, this now England I go study. All my they tremble, but they don't know what he go study. So now he put we inside this. So the man, David Sengen, now biomechanics he go study. You know? They don't know nothing but politics. But it's simple for them for making enter up politics, for making able to get money, making way out quickly as possible. You know? So now some of them here, so Adebayo be done they call lot of people, the social media, they say they're not for cost, they're not for do this. They don't care now one what they get. They say the only way out for Sierra Leoneans then unite. Okay, they don't call for prayers, all them things they did. So me, I respect Adebayo past anybody in the world. Now the only patriotic Sierra Leonean.
Thank you very much.
For let him move that. Let God bless them.
All right. God bless you all. Okay, thank you. We'll go on the line again and take another call quickly. Welcome to the show, caller. Your name and where you call from?
Mr. Slbc.
Yes, sir. Welcome, sir.
Hello.
Yes, you did live on the platform, sir. Welcome.
Yeah, they call from Gambia.
Okay, go ahead. Get the platform.
Yeah, what thing they see for this issue? It's like Mother Bill, what thing they do right now? He wants at least now the coup way for take place. Now he won't patch the coup supposed for take place. Now he making the set all the allegation there. What he don't do so that if the coup take place, now he won't patch, he will be free. Now then they making the set all the information there. Hello?
Yeah, when they get you, go ahead, sir.
He didn't get me, eh?
Clear, sir. Yes, sir.
Mother Bill no get for complete these 5 years, but the coup get for take place through in own part so that he go able to save.
Okay.
I want to mark this word what I tell una so.
Okay.
So anything way we get for rise up, make let we start let Sierra Leone and them mobilize so that we go able get the what you want. But right now, if you slack we see the workers, so they go to a country the way be say na coup place them. Now he own side the one let the coup take place.
Okay.
Now then they try for set.
All right. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
All right, we go on the line again and take another call quickly. Welcome to the show, caller. Your name and where you call from?
Yeah, but I'm a concerned citizen. One thing where I want to really know, they rest assured now that watching Madabio and in all them SLPP guys, they what they do, they go unpunished. That is one. If I let it take 20 years, would this thing what they do so? You understand? The new APC we get for camp, the new breed they get for guys APC. No more for let SLPP them bully APC this way. You go look somebody we rule and kill you. It's supposed to kill you.
Now the new breed now. Una APC now SLPP una need for wait small force. Low clean this country because it look like say. They all don't they make one way or the other. That if we don't say they say today, they all.
No, I mean that's true. Not to say when we talk so. Support you. I know one day we had then talk about this kind of thing, but I know it is the real time don't come. And I want to tell ECOWAS say that both way you get for Popo. I don't know. I don't say most of the read this crew, but both way get for Popo. No way stay where Poto. Now they get for kill back in the future. This time let them support we. Let the people then go out. They protest and then cover them. You understand? We don't say if they shoot, ECOWAS will kill past them. You know, because the mandate are the way ECOWAS get. This is the mandate of ECOWAS. When somebody they discover the one count problem, una can't pull that possibility. Now they mandate this. So me they talk to ECOWAS now. Let them know don't take tomorrow. Civil war come. You understand? When they say go be caught up into that kind of mess. So please me they talk to una. One come out. Let them support we.
All right.
Thank you very much, man.
Thank you. So let me make this very clear. If this thing now for lay APC can't sit on back, count me out. This not for APC, this not for SLPP. So you first get for begin choose whether if you want for now if now for APC to do this thing, then are you on corner. If now for liberate the people for this country to do this thing, stay with us. We do this for liberate the people of the country. We know they do this for APC. We know they do one because we not like SLPP. We just not like waiting this government they do. And we pretty sure say all of the politicians that elect what happen one way or the other, they all enact the aid last time we don't know. So it's about time. All of them, let's tell us something where we don't know. And it's like we might work on the constitution. A work on now we spend a lot of money, then put a law, nothing not do. Madabio come see the constitution. All waiting they be need for do now for just make sure say they can go parliament and make sure say they agree on the constitution as a holistically. He said no, waiting they study the constitution not on me interest. I just pick 1-2 things them where if he say they on in your interest, like the PR system where if he say they on the interest, like the waiting where they in your interest in Adula. So none of them. We just want to see a proper constitutional review where it go good for this country. A proper constitutional review. So we want to see that kind of thing there. We want to see say right now we need to know. Look where APC camp, they open 2 other districts now the north. They say now they get population pass. When this they camp, they add more population now the southeast. They say now they get population pass. We don't even know what is the actual number of Sierra Leoneans then. Because politically we know say now 8 million. But originally we don't know almost Sierra Leoneans in the inside the country. Okay, not say Sierra Leoneans. Almost people live inside Sierra Leone. Because census not just the country Sierra Leoneans but everybody. We don't know because they deceive we every day. They just do things them in their interest. We want to see proper constitutional review. We want to see proper census done where nobody know we can tamper, and we for make sure that we do it in that system where if now follow we go lend money, how the USA or other international countries they do it. When before say you don't get this unique number when at this number already don't exist. So unique number everybody don't get, now you get, now you won't get the get until you die, and nobody need get after you wake up or you die. And then anybody when you can enter the country, whether immigrants now, whether anyhow you be now, whether you na Slbc you be there to you come up, or you can inside, you all you get counted. As you drop inside the country, you information all on the inside the system. We didn't know. So we don't get we invest on that system there. We don't get any reason for begin to say every 5 years for do census, now they cheating the day. We want that one day for be done. So politicians don't get business with them till a day. We want institution them. When a real institution them for be forms the way we want. We want all the reforms there so. And when we go, we protest. If Mother Bio try this protest. Not to threaten, I repeat this one. Adjust the reality. When they run after you, take go let you grave back. Like how Mother Bio say. I just repeat. Yeah, in me Mother Bio voice. Nobody, we not get any intention for hurt nobody. We just want to come out and explain what we get now we heart and what we want the people of the world for know. If they try this, it will simple for me. All of them things they want them, and not to APC for do this, not to SLPP for do this. Interim body now for do this. A real interim body now for do them. You don't mind how do them. But not to APC, not to SLPP. No. In my opinion, let's take a few more calls. And this, we must make it into a movement. We must make it into a movement. And interestingly, please call her, hold on, I beg, yeah? You can't just know. And interestingly, they tell when then 2 military officers, they waiting I want to list the talk. They get something away. If we listen, you please go back to TTP. I know we say come to it. Go to TTP and listen to the rest of them. And then you come back. And then you tell me whether we need any reform in our country or not. Let's go on the line. Sorry about that, caller. Welcome to the show.
Welcome back, Slbc. How you do?
Thank God, are you safe? You get the platform, sir.
Me, I call from talking. I'm Ausu.
Wait, brother.
We start the talk about Mother Bio na small picking for killer. Mark this word today, the 4th of January 2024. Now, small picking for old Mother Bio, then killer by God in power. Mother Bio no get time for that again. Mother Bio they died disgraceful another country. They died like Samuel do na Liberia. And my own contribution that day. Mother Bio get for die war another country.
Alright, thank you very much.
And my own contribution that day.
Alright, so I'll take 5 more calls. 5 more calls. Welcome to the show, caller. Your name and where you call from?
From the UK.
Yes, go ahead. You get the platform.
Okay, so I'll be just listening to you just maybe they talk about constitutional review. I really think that is really important right now in Sierra Leone. With all waiting when you go to right now in Sierra Leone, it's really unfair to the whole country, not to one tribe. They suffer this, everybody they suffer. But I please beg Sierra Leonean. This is the time we have to stand up for uprising. This is the time we have to free our country. Because if we don't take this matter seriously, and we're not me, I'm not in support of, for now, either APC will be the support of SLPP, like what you say, at the quote and quote what you say. We need to free the country because all of the politicians, they don't destroy our country. They're not truthful to nobody. They're only selfish. So we need for stand for uprising. Please, Sierra Leonean, no say no to your business. This now all money in business. I thank you so much for now continuous work they do, and I applaud you and congratulations. Happy New Year to all of you. Thank you very much. That's me.
Opinion. I'll take 4 more calls. Welcome to the show, caller. Your name and where you call from?
Yeah, Slbc.
Sir. White House.
Good morning. Yes, sir. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Thank you, brother. My own contribution is that what's the matter with the campaign in Algeria? This is not get embassy now. And the information we have to get is that say that even inform themselves with the canal, waiting in campaign in this country, where business are not get embassy now.
Now we brother and sister in that country, they don't ever make effort for rescue them.
Because we not get embassy now. Sierra Leone they suffer now, we not get embassy now. All the other countries they get embassy, we not get embassy. Waiting in campaign here, whose program is get here? And Minister of Information needs to come out and tell the people that waiting matter the campaign here. Waiting campaign here, because not only after we tweet now, Twitter, Facebook. Waiting the man campaign here really. For all the country resources, when the country needs to so man they go and dirty, they have no food. They need to know what they fly. But time you tell one day, my brother, my God, the power. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Thank you. I'll take 3 more calls. 3 more calls, so they can go and come back later but look at into Parliament. Welcome to the show, caller. Your name and where you call from?
Yes, good morning, bro.
Good morning. How are you?
Yeah, I'm at the call from Connor, and I just stand with you. They try for say at the watch, so really they do well. really, what he try for say, we need for do that. We need for do that. Or we the Sierra Leoneans, they will need for stand up. If we not stand up, it's not really easy. Because the politicians then now don't disappoint everybody. That's not the problems.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, so I take two more calls for wrap up the program. Parliament, they into the fightings and courts now ring, and then we will come for see everything they happen at the end of the day. Yeah, so for now, we just anytime we'll get information on that when they come back. So please, if you're not subscribed, please consider for do so. Welcome to the show, caller. Your name and where you call from?
Yeah, me na concerned citizens in Pierre. I do
Thank God, you say.
I tell her thank you. I the call from we had. Me brother, I tell her thank you for what the work they do. I don't hear me comping them where they give their own contribution at the yard. I just want to let we all know say the king we don't talk about this. Say we get for stage an uprising. And we dey na the country, we dey wait for the uprising. Una self don't endorse today. So yeah, this not to APC business, not to SLBP business. The country they go down. The country don't go down. The border, the country don't go down. Una de obayanda, udina ya. We know what's in the happen. Yeah, the country don't go down, bruh. So this uprising, we dey wait for them. We just dey wait for the time because them boboya within a power so because you know see them as big man them. They don't know what they do.
Na immature boy then.
They really don't know what they do, bruh. They feel say na that life where they don't live that foolish life. Now they want bring country to big country like this where you don't disgrace the country like I don't disgrace us, so bruh. So this uprising, like I say, the king be don't talk about this. King Adebayo. Then una self, God don't bless una today. Una don't endorse some for we. Dear, now the time we wait for, bruh. Now the time we wait for.
Very
don't tire, bruh.
Thank you very much. Oh. All right, I'll take two more calls. Welcome to the show, caller. Your name and where you call from?
Hello, how you doing, brother?
Yes, God, are you safe?
Yeah, you know, but not the same guy, you know, from Japan, you know, not Jay.
Right,
I just want to give me own contribution here, man. It's very disgraceful, you know. I'm very sick of that nation, they behave the country. Things are going very badly, you know. But one thing I want to talk about with Sierra Leoneans, like, there's no administration where they work in that country. They since another country, they so mess up. Boys then they come around, we no one do anything, then just they come, they mix up the country. So Sierra Leone, this is not the time we Sierra Leone will go for the try for the scream politicians there. Like the country we don't travel a lot. From Singapore, Malaysia, you know, all these countries, you know, even these Asian countries, some countries don't speak English. They speak them dialect, but they're very developed. First of all, politicians, they will need for the check them, how they born them, how they marry them, mama them, how they come, which school they go. What they don't do nation. All politicians women know international within they live in their country, in their Asian country. Brother, if you don't achieve something in a nation, if you don't do something, if you get good life, where them for no CB, you came from a good family, good home, good business, everything, before they pick you for it. Look at you now, we can't take a mother being tied. Drunk command them. They don't know nothing in life. Don't ever get any business. Don't know nothing because of tribe. They take and get power. Now because of that, they say, this now SLPP, I mean they get power. Now look what they go now. And Nkrumah is one of the best presidents who ever get a Sierra Leone. Me, I not for say I support him. But what he don't do, maybe Sierra Leone and they remember after Pakaba in time, Sierra Leone was the darkest city in the world. Kaba Tiger did kill people the next time I was in Freetown. Mede Kabato. You know how many people in Kaba Tiger kill people in the rights and then host them? And Nkrumah he give right, he give road, it make we enjoy ourselves. No tribalism, no nothing. This man come, he don't lie. I go make this, I go do this, I go enable do nothing. What he can do now, he can put the country on rob. And one thing Sierra Leone for do, right be right. This man, even when I get Salone for 100 years, he need to ever make Salone go before.
All right.
Now BNN are to the camp. He need to ever make Salone go before. These people they not able to do nothing. Now lie them, now command them, now criminal them. So that country will need for take that country there. Look at Abbas Budu the Kai.
When I get mind forget about spoon as a parliament, about spoon to the type. We achieve nothing, right? Yeah, brother. So son has only for take a country back, please.
Thank you.
Please, man.
All right, one last call for our wrap up for this morning. And by the way, let's just remind you the time right now from Salona, 18 minutes after 12 o'clock. Good afternoon, Freetown, Sierra Leone. Good afternoon to any side where you're in the world or the time where you're Kushe and Cabo. This night program we had on YouTube and on Facebook, and this particular program na Congress, okay? My name is Slbc, the Freedom Fighter. If you watch the program at this particular time, this is not the last call where you can take so now. So remember, say you don't get chance for call again. But again, if you don't watch them after this time, no say now you play the watch to right now. And today, na Thursday, the 4th of January 2024. Let's just take this one as the last caller for this morning. Good afternoon and welcome to the program.
Yeah, thank you, Weird. Good afternoon. How do you do, brother?
I'm good. Are you safe?
Yeah, thank you. I don't listen to all one a contribution, but really there is one thing where I so feel excited on, and I see say it's Salon people, and really it's about time for let them stand up. I be say this. I say NIB will not take that long. By January, NIB Salon people then go stand and make sure say the right thing be done. Just like what you say. This is not about APC and this is not about SLBP. This is about follow set example. Then two people are working feel say like na then get salon. But tell them say we the people of Sierra Leone now we get salon. Then are just workers. You understand? So like if this thing take place, wallahi, I will be the most happiest person on earth. Trust me, because this is too much. Honestly, this is too much. The likes of they give people they compare about Donald Trump put up in America. They get evidences for sure. And yet still a battle on the case. They now look na salon, 48 good hours you interrogate somebody, no get nothing where they put na table. Then you go, you charge them na court. This now really bad precedent the world is set so. But some of them know they see waiting for happen in the future. Unless when you get for follow them way that end they can and they tell you realize say, oh, this thing for we don't stop and way back. But right now we the people of Sierra Leone I stand by them, and as a Sierra Leonean I wish I for be get the power right now for go salon. I be don't wait for this stable time. Me time don't do for like it on back now. If you not to down there now for be the front now for be the front people for lead this year. So do your big and they tell all me Sierra Leone people where they done there. Prayer done. It's about time for make action. Let we stand up for we country. Let we stand up and make sure say we set example to them politicians there for say they're not for play with we the citizens of Sierra Leone. They need for respect we and they need for make sure that they listen to the people. Thank you very much, my brother.
God bless you. Alright, so since this like the last caller and it makes something very important to for Ika. I see one funny animation now we can pass the social media. Now about 3 people the Chinese, the American and the African. Now listen this thing. They're all for cross over to the bridge. When the American man come, yeah, he puts the boat, he count on board, he puts on, he build the bridge and then he cross. When the Chinese man come, he count in tick, he puts on a fact, he cross. When the African man come, he begin press. At the end of the day, we want to make movements in for them. Because he want to live by faith. Jesus Christ, I don't they live by that kind of things they work on top water. Nobody not able to work on top water right now. Even with the biggest faith where you get. But that don't mean that we don't get faith in God, we not for pray. But you get for back up whatever faith you get with action. So the Americans, the Chinese man and whatsoever, they all get faith. But they always back them up with action. That is why they are moving forward. But we every time we go down. And then one follow always the pan. We just continue and no action. So it's about time for we take the stick, let me take the boat, like the Americans, like the Chinese, like the Europeans, where they always they pray, but then they make action. Then they take action. Now so inside COVID time, when the president Macron, we don't put law, say nobody handshake no for the other things there. If the job with energy, with happiness, the kind shake people in hand. Together I reach before one of the other posts, we straight in hand for shaker. Now he gets slapped by. Straight off, they can't hold am. If na be salon instantly, then they send am go next word. They go to a court, they say what happen, they say this na COVID time, they say no for shake, and they want to give me sick, and they can't shake me and make a slap am. He done. Case done. Case done. So it's about action. And from that day, if you be careful, you don't do it again. Take the COVID also. You don't do it. That president, you don't do it again. Again. But again. When things not they go on right, now this sign, you see how many thousands, how many millions of people in the come out for protest against things the way they feel say not right. But the spell, please, una will believe for pray. The spell of fear where Madabio and the West don't put on the nation for say anything where they say. Now next court and everybody for free, nobody not able for stand up. Una pray and cast that spell there of fairness, like come out by the people of Sierra Leone. We are tired. We are tired. Remember the army start revolt? Slbc, when he stand up after they don't keep them for long term, they go with them because he stand up. He stand up. They revolt and then get their freedom. Even when they arrest them, they go to court. They don't sabi speak English. But because of the patch, the way how we hoping mouth and talk, yes, he get freedom. And the world now give us free. Give us free. Give us free. Not to be good English, but it makes sense. Give us free. Give us free. But this time around, not to give us free. Now, we are going to get free. We are going to get free. It's not correct, but it makes sense. Now, we, they go for freedom. Freedom not the count for we. Or we not to slave, where we for ask them for free. We for rather make them no say, now we hire them, and now we defire them. And if, of course, in this case, we don't hire them, they steal the election. If I lie, check the record. So this time, we are going to get free. I'm out. Slbc, the freedom fighter. God bless the country Sierra Leone. We will call